Welcome to Supers Live. This is a Supermodified Ultimate Pavement Racing Series, the original Supermodified Sim Racing sanction. Hi, I'm Bob Gangler. I'll be your host here tonight on the Supers Broadcasting Network, and we've got a great show ready for you here. And I'll tell you what, we are at America's Great Race Place, Indianapolis Raceway Park, otherwise known as Lucas Oil Raceway. That hurts to even say that as a native Hoosier, and having grown up going to that racetrack back when they were pretty much a weekly track. But I have to say, Lucas Oil Raceway, for those of you that don't know, that it's IRP. Anyway, we've got the Indiana Supermod Challenge presented by Wags Custom and Cool Awards coming at you tonight. A doubleheader of super modified sim racing that includes wing and non-wing super modifieds. And, we were doing a little research here today and looking back at some of trying to count back on how many shows that we know of for the super modifieds that raced at this track that was built, what was it, 1958, 1960, something like that, 1958, I think it was. And we could only come up with about a half a dozen at the most. We think probably less than that for sure. There's been recently two shows down there, 2018 and 2019, with the Midwest Super Modified Series. And prior to that, the last show before that was the 1995 East-West Shootout at Indianapolis Raceway Park. And before that, you got to go back into the 70s when there was an open comp show down there. So it really, there has not been a lot of races. Supers, however, has raced at IRP since 2004, every year since then. That's why this is the 16th annual Indiana Supermod Challenge. Now, this is also part of the Indiana Supermod Challenge regional tour, and we have been running this for quite some time as well, adding up the races. And our first race of the season was our season opener at LaPorte Speedway, also in Indiana, and Rob Warren won that. So stands to reason that as he comes into tonight, taking only the feature points into consideration for the regional championship, he is the points leader coming into this evening. We've got a good field of race cars here tonight with us at Indianapolis Raceway Park. The Wing Show will be first. Time trials have been completed for the Wing Super Modifieds, and no surprise, really, Speedy Man Dave O, your fast qualifier tonight with a 16.185. Dave flying out there, not quite to the track record of a 15.829 set by Derek Backus back in 2017, but nonetheless, awfully fast out there. Dave will try to add his name to the list of former IRP winners. Nobody has more wins here than Mighty Miles Maxon, the Oswego, New York. Miles has 6 wins. Ray Sand Jr., Super's all-time champion, has 5 wins. And then I'm tied with Rob Warren with 4 wins. Now, Rob doubled up last year, swept the evening, and really put it down to the wire to Keith Powell, made it awfully hard to beat him. This race this year coming a little bit earlier than it has in the past. Just about 9 races left in the season. And there's still anybody's guess as to who's going to win the championship. Beyond that, it's pretty well settled in. But it's still a battle between Rob Warren and Keith Powell at the top. And tonight is really important for those guys because there's all kinds of bonus points on the line here this evening at IRP. The Super's Charger is in effect for both races to the driver that can move the most positions from where he starts. That's 10 points. The Super's Challenge is in effect. The driver that starts last in the feature and wins, if he wins, gets 20 points. And if a driver sweeps both features, he gets 25 bonus points added to his championship total. So all kinds of points on the line here tonight for the Super's Championship. And also, we will crown the Indiana Supermod Challenge champion this evening at IRP. Hey, I want to give a shout out to Wags Custom Cool Awards. Thanks to them for their all of their awards they're giving out. and appreciate them donating a bag of Yoder's award-winning Indiana popcorn to the Indiana Supermod Challenge champion, and one ticket for each feature winner to the Midwest Supermodified Series Fall Brawl coming up September 19th at Lucas Oil Raceway. You can see real Supermodifieds down there. Should be a good one this year. Inviting the West Coast Supermodifieds to partake as well. So somewhat like the 1995 East-West Shootout, where there was 40 cars, I believe, total.